This is Channel 25 WVTT Olean. Now, from the Twin Tiers' biggest broadcast news operation, this is the 6 o'clock report with Jeff Andrulonis and Alexa Olson. Listen on News Radio 96.7 WVTT or watch on News Channel 25 WVTT television. WVTT proudly presents the 6 o'clock report.
Good evening, I'm Alexa Olson.
And I'm Jeff Andrulonis. Good evening. The big story tonight on the 6 o'clock report. Halloween is just days away, but we have a Frankenstorm already in the Twin Tiers tonight, preparing for the worst. Coming up, WVTT's exclusive team coverage of Hurricane Sandy. First, do want to let you know that we have states of emergency declared in both Pennsylvania by Governor Tom Corbett and in New York State by Governor Andrew Cuomo. Furthermore, National Weather Service offices are warning of high winds and other problems associated with Hurricane Sandy. Alexa?
That's right, Jeff. WVTT's Ashley Masala is live outside her studios right now. Ashley, how's it looking out there?
That's right, Alexa. Earlier this afternoon, we visited local grocery stores, both Tops and Walmart, and both are completely out of water. Now, they're also out of canned vegetables, but we spoke to an employee at Tops who said they will be getting another shipment of water soon. Hurricane Sandy is expected to get a lot worse shortly, and we could see up to 6 inches of flooding. Live in Olean, I'm Ashley Masala. Back to you, Alexa.
Thanks, Ashley. We could see winds up to 40 miles per hour with gusts up to 60 miles per hour. That's expected, Jeff.
Now, Alexa, Pennsylvania is warning motorists to avoid all non-essential driving. In fact, the Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission and the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation is warning about dangerous wind speeds associated with Hurricane Sandy. They've temporarily lowered speed limits in the Commonwealth to 45 miles per hour, and furthermore, they're restricting certain types of vehicles on Pennsylvania roadways.
Local officials are gearing up for the storm. They say to expect the best, but prepare for the worst. WVTT's Valerie Tysander joins us live now with a look at what people need to know tonight before the storm hits. Valerie, what do people need to look out for?
Well, Alexa, I talked to officials and they said that Hurricane Sandy is almost here and different areas are declaring states of emergency. For example, the town of Wellville just declared a state of emergency, and that will be in effect until this Saturday, November 4th. Olean officials are recommending that if you don't have to leave, you should stay in your house tonight and tomorrow.
The rain amount at this point isn't overly large. Right now the prediction is 2 to 3 inches. That's not a big deal. Although if we get that within an hour or two and there's leaves all over catch basins, then we will have some minor area flooding.
Our operations center is up and running in a monitoring mode. We're not manning it at this time.
We're staying on top of the situation. We've been monitoring the situation ever since Friday afternoon when we had a couple of meetings.
There's very, very rare chance they're not going to have water. If they open the tap, it's going to be there. We have a backup generator at the filtration plant.
If there are down wires or anything that's storm related, call the police dispatch, and that's 376-5677. I would advise people, no matter what wires, whether they think they're cable wires or power lines, whatever, leave them unattended, stay away from them, just call us.
We're just going to ask citizens to help us out on the streets if there are leaves out there. We're trying to get as many picked up as we can, but if there's a big bunch in front of the house, if those get in the catch basins or start clogging drains, if people could go out there and help us shovel them off. As long as the storm drains themselves are uncovered, the water will get in there and it'll go away and we won't have to worry about the flooding.
I'm hoping for the best, but we're preparing for the worst.
Halloween will be arriving just in time with Hurricane Sandy, and scheduled trick-or-treating hours may be postponed. The town of Wellsville has already moved Halloween to this Saturday, November 4th. Here's what Mayor Witt had to say.
We're going to wait till tomorrow at about noontime to decide. Much depends on the wind, the rain, and what's going on.
But again, in these next coming days, officials emphasize the most important thing is to make sure that you have a source of heat if your electricity does go out. Olean officials may open a warming center if it does get very cold. If you want more information, go to Facebook, our Facebook and our Twitter. Just search WVTT News and we will have the latest. Back to you, Jeff.
Excellent reporting tonight from WVTT's Valerie Tysander, reporting live from our digital news center. WVTT's exclusive team coverage of Hurricane Sandy continues. Let's take a look at what to do about your pets. Now, the American Kennel Club is reminding pet owners they should have a safety plan in place for their pets, whether they're evacuating or remaining at home. Pets should wear a collar with the rabies tag and identification at all times. Now, AKC is also recommending some additional items. They want permanent identification, such as a microchip. Also, make sure you keep your contact information current. Keep copies of your dog's license, vaccination documents, and health records in a clean plastic bag or waterproof container. You can visit the AKC website for more information.
Now, travel on the ground is also coming to a halt. Amtrak has canceled most service in the northeastern United States, and nationwide, more than 7,200 flights have been canceled. According to the Buffalo Niagara Airport in Buffalo, they are canceling some flights. You can look them up on their website for more information on cancellations.
Well, Alexa, flights are being canceled, but schools are being canceled and delayed as well. Here's the most complete up-to-date list of school closings and cancellations up to the minute here on WVTT. The following schools will be closed tomorrow: Wellsville Central School, Ridgeway Central School, Oswego Valley School District, and the Johnsonburg Area School District. We also have a handful of schools operating on a 2-hour delay. Those schools include Bradford, Otto Eldred, Port Allegheny, and St. Mary's school districts, also operating on a 2-hour delay tomorrow. Local colleges closing as well. Alfred University has canceled all night classes tonight. Classes tomorrow morning canceled as well. For the most complete list of school closings and delays, keep it here on News Channel 25 or go to our sister radio station tomorrow morning. That's News Radio 96.7 WVTT. Alexa?
Well, Jeff, the storm is predicted to be so bad in areas in and around New York City that the New York State Stock Exchange closed today, and it will be closed again tomorrow. Now, trading has rarely stopped for weather, and that concludes our storm coverage, but we are constantly updating our Facebook, our Twitter, and our email accounts. So please visit us online and find out the latest breaking news or the most up-to-date school closings. We are the station you can depend on. In other news, a third man has been arrested in connection to an active meth lab found on Forsyth Road in Independence, New York. 30-year-old Justin Billings was arrested on Friday. Two of his family members, 23-year-old Zachary Billings and 22-year-old Timothy Billings, were arrested on Thursday. All are facing drug charges for allegedly operating a meth lab at their home. Police discovered the lab after pulling over Timothy for inadequate headlights Wednesday night and began investigating. Their investigation continues. Police say more arrests are possible, Jeff.
Alexa, the search continues this hour for a Warren County prison inmate who escaped from custody while being treated at UPMC Hammett. State police tell WVTT he's 53-year-old John Alcorn, last seen heading toward East 3rd Street between Holland and German Streets Saturday around 12:40 in the afternoon. No new information about Alcorn's escape available at this point from Erie Police or the Warren County Sheriff's Office. Police tell us Alcorn is 5'11", weighs about 170 pounds, has gray hair, was wearing no shirt and baggy shorts when he fled the hospital. Alcorn had been a prison inmate since August 5th. He was jailed for a parole violation on a charge of simple assault. He was taken to Hammett on Thursday for treatment of possible heart problems and stroke systems. Coming up on the 6 o'clock report, more news and information for you, including our global news update. Also on the way, our first look at weather, including an expanded look at where Hurricane Sandy is located. Stay tuned. This is the 6 o'clock report on News Channel 25 WVTT.